Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brennan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the best cheap homeowners insurance and how to find the best quote for finding that cheap homeowners insurance. Now, of course, before I dive into things, if you would like to check out the quoting tool that we're going to be using here in today's video, you can go and check out that first link down below in the video description. That's brennanvalesky.com/home insurance, home-insurance. Again, it'll be that first link down below in the video description. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the topic again on how to get the best quote and find the best cheap homeowners insurance for you in your area. Now, one of the most important things to consider when you're looking and shopping around for different homeowners insurance carriers is that it is hyper local. So you may see some ads on TV or on the internet or on social media for a variety of different types of homeowners insurance companies. However, one thing to keep in mind, it is hyper local. One zip code to another zip code, one neighborhood to another neighborhood, and a homeowners insurance policy and company may look completely different as to what's actually available to you. And that's why it's very important to consider your options, specifically when you're looking at the zip codes that you're in. And of course, the best way to do that is to use a quoting tool and quoting widget, which we're going to be taking a look at here in the next slide here, which is, of course, this page here done in partnership with money.com, where we put together the list and the best quoting matching tool where you can enter your zip code to get started and find the best homeowners insurance policies for your specific area, as you can answer just a few easy questions to see local providers that fit your needs for your homeowners insurance. We'll be walking through the questionnaire here with a live example as well, just so you can kind of get an idea of how the quoting tool works and the types of questions and information that you may need to have prepared for you when you're actually going through the process of quoting for homeowners insurance policies. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into things. So we're going to be using the 90210 zip code for Beverly Hills, California. Of course, feel free to enter whatever zip code that you want to enter in yourself to get a better, more realistic picture of the types of companies that are populated for your area. We'll also be kind of diving into a little bit of other factors in this questionnaire as to things to keep in mind that might, cause your insurance premiums to be a little bit higher or lower. Again, it all comes down to risk assessment and how the homeowners insurance companies assess your level of risk for your policies. Of course, there's a variety of different types of policies that you can actually choose from, but this is just for finding some of the best and cheapest companies for you. So we're going to go ahead and click continue. Now, in terms of the quoting process, the first question you're going to be prompted with, of course, here is what type of property do you live in? Again, if you'd like to follow along with this quiz, first link available at the top of the video description if you want to follow along here and quote your own homeowners insurance policy. So what type of property do you live in, right? Do you live in a single family home? Do you live in a multi-family home, a townhouse, a condo, a mobile home, or any other kind of structure? Now, depending on the type of property you live in may cause a little bit more risk or less risk depending on the type of property. Just as a quick example, mobile homes sometimes can be a little bit more difficult and challenging to get homeowners insurance because, if you're in an area like Florida, for example, or other areas where there's maybe natural disasters, mobile homes can be very prone to damage and might be a little bit more expensive or difficult to get homeowners insurance compared to things like a townhouse or a single family home. If depending on the type of structure that it is, those are just things to keep in mind when you're comparing different types of properties. So you go ahead, you select your property. We're just going to go ahead and select single family home, as that's probably the most popular answer for most people watching this video. And then you're going to answer, when was your home built, right? What kind of construction can they expect from your home, right? This is whether you're brand new, 1 to 10 years, 11 to 20 years, 21 to 30 years, 31 to 40 years, or over 40 years old, right? This is the type of plumbing, type of walls, the paint that's used. These are just general structural things that the homeowners insurance companies will know just purely based on how old your home is. So instead of brand new, we're going to go with, let's just say in the 11 to 20 year range. Okay, and then the next question is how many bedrooms are in your home, right? 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, or 4 plus. We're going to go ahead and select 3 bedrooms. And then what is your age range? So are you 30 or younger? Are you 30 to 50, 51 to 65, or over 65? And we're going to go ahead and let's just go with 30 or younger, right? And then you have what is your approximate household income? And then you have under 50K, 50 to 99K, or essentially 100,000. Then you have 100,000 to pretty much 200K and then 200K or more. Let's just say we're in the average median range of 50 to 100. If you're a single person or something like that, right? You can feel free to answer this however you want. And then do you know your credit score, right? In terms of your credit score, is it excellent, 800 to 850, very good, good, fair, or poor? We're going to say we're in the good range, maybe. Let's go very good. Let's say we're like 740, right? And then how many cars does your household own? This is going to be 1 or 2 or more. Let's just go with one, sure. How has anyone in your household served in the U.S. military, excluding dishonorable discharge? We're going to say no one's been in the military. So this is then going to match you with the best homeowners insurance companies, the top homeowners insurance companies in your specific area. Again, I typed in Beverly Hills, California, just for the sake of this example here today. Feel free to type in your own zip code. As you can see here, our number one choice is Policy Genius based on the information that we provided. Again, this information will differ depending on your specific situation. So, be sure to go through and quote it with your own information so you get the most accurate and realistic companies that are going to populate based on your specific information, right? If you're in the military, maybe you can get a military discount with some companies, right? If you maybe have a certain amount of income, or if you're in a certain type of property, or mainly the zip code is really the biggest thing, honestly. And then beyond that, so as you can see here, we have Policy Genius, Quotes Match, and Agile Rates. As you can see, now these three are going to be different for you depending on what kind of information that you enter. Again, this also depends on the service areas that these companies offer. So in this case, we're just going to go through with Policy Genius since it's our top choice here. Again, a lot of these are online marketplaces for homeowners insurances. Sometimes you might actually get a specific homeowners insurance company or a shopping tool that you can then use to view the specific rates in your area and to get like a better option when it comes to your local market as well. Again, now with Policy Genius, as you can see here, you can then select, okay, I'm going to select home, and then you can continue and compare the quotes with the information that you provide to Policy Genius and go through and quote your specific homeowner's policy. Again, this is essentially depending on what company you actually go with. Again, that's what the process looks like. Again, you do have to enter in a lot of same kind of information to kind of get through the overall process. But this will at least narrow things down a bit for you as far as what are some of the best ways to shop and find for personalized and competitive quotes and help you save a bit money. Quotes Match is another option that you can use as well. You can see the zip code, homeowners, primary property type if it's new, and then you can go through and shop for your quote, again based on the information that you provide for some of these top homeowners insurance companies. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful on how to quote to find the best cheap homeowners insurance policies. Sometimes you can also bundle home and auto with some of these companies, or maybe bundle with other types of insurances. Sometimes that can get you a little bit of cost savings, so do keep that in mind as well. But this is essentially what the quoting process looks like, right? You go through the tool and then it'll take you out to different providers, specific companies, or just other quoting tools that might also help you narrowing down your overall selection process. Again, it is a very local thing. So make sure you have your zip code, make sure you have your information to provide, and that'll help you in your overall homeowners insurance shopping process, right? So hope you guys found this video helpful. Again, if you'd like to check out the quoting tool, you can go check out that first link down below in the video description. Again, that's brandvalesky.com/home-insurance and take you right over to the homeowners insurance quoting widget where you can quote your homeowner's insurance policy. Guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.